Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the first annual Weird Band Name Festival. Yeah, we got you covered with all of your weird band names. And even better, we're going to let you play along at home. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to play some songs and you're going to guess the weird band name that I'm playing. There's 10 songs to guess. You can score yourself at home. See if you can go 10 out of 10. Hello. How is everyone? I hope you're doing well. This is the happy hour, and for the next hour, we are going to be playing some songs. And I was looking for an idea for this week's show, and as usual, it was conversations with my wife that led me to the show title and the show idea this week, which is weird band names. Because she sends me a message, and she says to me, she says, "Have you ever played insert name of song by band here?" And I said, "Huh." No, I don't think so. I don't think I've played that on the show. And she said, "You should. In fact, that's a weird band name, and you could do a whole theme on weird band names." And I'm like, that's a really good idea because there's some wacky band names out there. So we're going to play some here, have a little bit of fun with it, and see if you can guess the name of the bands as we play through. No prizes, of course, because just for fun, just for shits and giggles. But if you know the name of this band, throw it in the chat. The first person to throw it in the chat earns my infinite respect for life. So let's start the show with this one. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels when toe to toe. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. I bought a ticket to the world. Now I've come back again. While I find it hard to write the next line, oh, I want the truth to be said. Sing it if you know it. Ha 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 ha. I know this much is true. Ha 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 ha. I know this much is true. With a thrill in my head and a pill on my tongue, dissolve the nerve that just begun. Listening to Marvin all night long. This is the sound of my soul. This is the sound. Always slipping from my hands. Sands of time I've been told. Take your seats and I'll write the next line. Oh, I want the truth to be known. Ha 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 ha. I know this much is true. Ha 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 ha. I know this much is true. This much is true. This much is true. I know this much is true. Oh, true. Oh, this much is true. I mean, the name of the song's not hard, nor is it weird, but yeah, Interesting name for a band, isn't it? Let's scroll back up and we'll say g'day to folks, and we'll see if anyone knew the name of the band. We'll come up to the top here and say g'day to Spider Gotta Chill, Mark Bro, hello, Bleeding Red Beats is here. Thank you for the video that you sent me a couple of weeks back. That was awful cool. Hello, Leela. Hello, wonderful moderator, Mr. Shomish Christ. Oofsy Baba's here. G'day to you. Angela Sinclair's here. Hello to you. Bananarama, yeah, in the ballpark. It's 80s for sure, but it looks like our mate Mars Capone, Spandau Ballet, their song called True. Hello, Dell. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, my friend. Oh, thank you. Flattery will get you everywhere. Yeah, fun sets from Thomas and from Jade already here. I hope you are doing well. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thanks so much. Extreme. Oh, I should have. That's. Saying I love you is not the words I said to make you feel. No, it's not that one, but that's a cool song too. Should play some Extreme. Yeah, so thank you, Thomas. Donations are always necessary and never welcome. No, switch that, reverse it. G'day, Joe and Barry, Glenn. Joe Glenn there. Doing some weird stuff with the GarageBand. Reported some weird issues this week, and I'm like, nah, I don't know what that is. Only the Glens could make GarageBand do that. Hello, Seagull, Rock, Squawk. I like the names. I like your names, folks. You always have some nice names. Yeah, happy holiday season, Christmas season for those who celebrate it. Yeah. So if you hear a little background noise, it's the air conditioning. It has to be today. Otherwise, I'm going to be completely soaking in sweat by the end. Mars Capone got it. Yeah, exactly. You got it by the chord progression of that. G, E minor 7, C add 9, B minor 7. It's a beautiful little start to a song, isn't it? Exactly. Give it a crack. Go for the 80s and see how you go. Yeah, hope you get your stuff fixed out. So what I want to do as well is while we go through here, let's find out why these bands are called what they're called. Why is Spandau Ballet called that? We might have to use the new Chat GPT integration here, and we'll see. So I'll let you know. It's working. It's thinking. Thought this would be quicker. Got their name from graffiti they saw at a nightclub bathroom in Berlin, Germany. The phrase Spandau Ballet referred to the twitching of Nazi war criminals hanged at Spandau prison, symbolizing the grim dance of their Okay, we're going to put that aside. I didn't think it would go that dark. There you go. My band's name sounds like a wrestling group, but we're a music group. Yeah, look, it's good. Yeah, that's the thing. I hear it, but I know that the microphone does a pretty good job of blocking it. So I need to stop mentioning it. Actually, I need to stop saying things, because if you don't hear it, then it doesn't matter. It's not even there. All right, let's see. A slightly more modern. We're going from the 80s to the 90s, late 90s, early noughties with this next band. There's a little bit of a hint for you. This is one of the weirdest band names going around, and I already looked this one up, and there's apparently no reason. The band doesn't even really know why they're called this. So yeah, this is a band, and this is a song, and we're going to play it right now. I'm not a perfect person. There are so many things I wish I didn't do, but I'll continue learning. I never meant to do these things to you, so I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be, a reason to start over new, and the reason is you. I'm sorry that I hurt you, something I must live with every day. and all the pain I put you through. I wish that I could take it all away. Be the one who catches all your tears. That's why I need you to hear. I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. 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 I'm not a perfect person. I never meant to do those things to you. So I have to say before I go that I just want you to know I found a reason for me to change who I used to be. A reason to start over new. And the reason is you. Found a reason to show a side of me you didn't know. Reason for all that I do. And the reason is you. Yes, I think it was Thomas Christ who got that one. In Excess, yeah, they definitely have some In Excess feels to there. And it's a really nice intro to this one. It's a one lovely little song. And it is, of course, by the band known as Hoobastank. Yes, the famous band Hoobastank. And I think there was a story. I was watching some videos and learning about some weird band names this week. And there was a story that they were called Flagrant Sex Kittens or something. Like it was some weird sex doll experience or something. And apparently they were about to play a club, and the club owner's like, "Nah, you're not going on with that name. You're going to come up with something now." And they went, "Hoobastank," and the rest, as they say, is history. All right. Yes, the Hoobastank hitting just right. And look, I'm sure that if there's not a weed variety called Hoobastank, I got no, I'd be very, very surprised. Hello, Death Camp Music. Yes, hope you're having a good day or night. Let me know if you've played in about what's the weirdest band name that you've played in. By the way, I'm having a beer here today because it's a happy hour. I thought this one was fitting. It's called Digital Panic. Got some great artwork on the can there, and it's Digital Panic. And I thought, yeah, here in Australia, everyone's suffering from a bit of digital panic. I know you got the whole, oh, let's ban the TikToks in America at the moment. So everyone, shout out to all those people suffering from digital panic. It's definitely the digital panic. It's definitely this platform's fault, not people, not the fact that the people suck. Anyway, my first time having this beer. It is a Pilsner, and it is delicious. A West Coast Pilsner, for what it's worth. Very good. It's from a local brewery here in Adelaide called Little Bang. See what they did there? Little Bang, like the Big Bang, but Little Bang. No club owner tells me what to do. That's right. We've got yes, thank you, Jade, for rocking the peppers. Oh yeah, Death Cab for Cutie. That is a weird one. Yeah, a nice delicious Pilsner. It is so good. I'm gonna have to have another sip. So I played in a band called Scarpa. And Scarpa is a British term. It means, right, Scarpa. It means to depart with haste. So it's like, oi, Scarpa. So if you've done something wrong and you want to run away, it's like, oi, Scarpa. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, look, I pop up all over the place. I'm glad to have you here. Yes, if you'd like to make a donation, there's two ways you can do that because I will be getting copyright claims across the board here today. So you can use the PayPal. I'll keep an eye on the PayPal if you'd like to donate there. Thank you to all those who have PayPal donated in the last week. Had a few very generous donations. Thank you. Cheers. And you can donate right here on the YouTube if you like. West Coast Pilsner isn't a thing. West Coast IPA, yes. Yeah, they've taken some liberties here. Hey, remember our West Coast is like your East Coast, isn't it? Because of the hemispheres? No, that's not right at all. All right, let's slow things down a little bit here and go back in time. When I found out the name, I'd heard this song maybe 100 times before I found out. Hello, Barry Glenn. Before I found out the name of this artist, I bet Barry Glenn will know the name of this artist. Not saying you're experienced, Barry, but when I first learned the name of this artist, I'm just like, what the heck does that mean? Why are they called that? What's going on here? Is that someone's name? Is that the band name? What's happening? Anyway, I'm going to play this song again. If you know, as soon as you know the artist name, throw it in the chat here. And the first to get the name is my friend and wins nothing. Let's do it. Skip the light fandango, turn cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kinda seasick. The crowd yelled out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought it on a tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face would first just ghostly turn to whiter shade of pale. Said there was no reason, and that the truth is plain to see. But I wandered through my playing cards, would not let her be one of 16 Vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. Although my eyes were open, they might as well have been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, that her face at first just ghostly turned to whiter shade of pale. Oh, the Commitments. Yes. Mustang Shelly, with better slow. That was one of them. Yes, it's a beautiful song, isn't it? And I think, did I see that it was our mate Mark Bro that was the first to get it? Yeah. So the name of this band is Procol Harum. And let's go back to our mate Buggerlugs over here. Where did the band Procol Harum get their name? We'll have a drink while we wait. The band Procol Harum got their name from a friend's Burmese cat, which had been named Procol Harun, meaning beyond these things in Latin. The name was slightly altered for the band. So, why would it just be Procol Harun? Why wouldn't it be Procol? Why would they change it? Did they think they were going to get sued by like the dude who wrote Latin? Weird. Skip the light, fandango. Yeah, isn't that cool? Very, very cool stuff there indeed. Thank you. Thank you for listening and hanging out here. Yeah, one of 20. What is that line? It's 16 vessel virgins. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, one of 16 Vestal virgins. It's weird. Yeah, might have been sued by the cat. Exactly. Might have been, indeed. Right. Let's find our next song, shall we? By the way, yes, you can support me through donations, but don't feel the need. I know it's Christmas time. Everyone's we're in a cost of living crisis, and it's Christmas time. So if you drop me a pic. If you would like to support me in other free ways, a couple of things you can do. You can put the thumbs up button. You can share the show out to your friends, and you can subscribe, and you can come and join me for tomorrow's big Your Music Live show, where we got some epic, epic, epic songs. So there are a few ways that you can do things, and remember to share like Sharon, because Sharon is Karen, and Sharon is Karen. This is a tune from the 90s. And if you know it, you know the name of this band. It's a little risque. So I don't know if YouTube might block it. Thomas, get ready. You might have to free some comments if people put the band name in it. It's like, oh, that's inappropriate. But yeah, this is a band, and I know the story of this band. This band played a bunch of shows, and they would have a different name every time they played. And then eventually they settled on this name. And people were like, why that one? Anyway, this is a cool song. Marky got with Sharon, Sharon got Cherie. She was Sharon's outlook on the topic of disease. Mikey had a facial scar and Bobby was a racist. They were all in love with dying, they were doing it in Texas. Tommy played piano like a kid out in the rain. Then he lost his leg in Dallas, he was dancing with a train. They were all in love with dying, drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. I don't mind the sun sometimes, the image as it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes. Some will die in hot pursuits and fiery auto crashes. Some will die in hot pursuits while sifting through my ashes. Some will fall in love with life and drink it from a fountain that is pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. I don't mind the sun sometimes, the image as it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes. Wow, Another like he took a knife while arguing in traffic. Flipper died a natural death, he caught a nasty virus. Then there was the ever-present football playing rapist. They were all in love with dying, they were doing it in Texas. Polly caught a bullet, but it only hit his leg. It should have been a better shot and got him in the head. They were all in love with dying, they were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. I don't mind the sun sometimes, if it just it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lines. You never know just how to look through other people's eyes. Thomas Christ with the perfect emoji. Yes, that was, of course, the Butthole Surfer. And it was pretty close here. It was close between Thomas Christ and Mars Capone. Clearly, we've got two weird band name aficionados by the names of Thomas Christ and Mars Capone hanging out here on the show today. So, very cool stuff. Yes, the good old Butthole Surfers. You can't do anything in Texas. I thought you could do everything in Texas. I thought that was the point. Don't mess with Texas. Is that it? You beat me to it by a butt hair. Ugh. Like one of those like slightly weird, thick, crinkly ones. Yeah. Oh, did I just put really gross? People just like put really gross images in people's heads. There's Thomas Christ's wonderful emoji. Good work there, Thomas, on the emoji. Butt hole, and then a bunch of surfers. Were there 4 members in the band? There probably were. It's probably accurate as well. All righty. Thank you, Barry. Look, that one, it basically is one chord the whole way through because it's kind of like a not monaural, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a monochord song. It's really hard to sort of, like, I had to just play around with it and kind of play a little bits of the melody underneath it. So hopefully it came out okay. All right. Yeah, look, it's interesting, isn't it? Because sometimes the words I have to use the accent. So like that song in particular where it's lots of spoken word stuff, I'd be like, some will die in hot pursuit and fiery auto crashes. Some will die in hot pursuit while thrifting through my ashes. But you have to kind of do it. Some will fall in love with life and drink it from a fountain. Like fountain, I'd say fountain. I wouldn't say fountain, but it's sort of that West Coast America fountain where you don't say the last bit. So yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. And I didn't know this till I started learning it. But that bit where it goes, that's just one of the choruses, but reversed. And it just says it like, I was looking it up and it's like, play this, but reversed. I'm like, okay, I will. Let's go. That's sort of more modern. I love that 90s is modern for me. But this one's, this is a weird band name. And it's from the 70s. And when we were on our cruise recently, we did an 80s music quiz and we brought the children along. And there was one song that we didn't know what it was. And then we didn't write anything down. And then at the end, the children, like one of my children was like, yeah, we were telling you it was them, Dad. I was like, oh, okay, you're smart. I think it's because of the TikToks. Often I'll hear my children watching TikToks? Anyway, I'll hear my children watching like short form videos and they'll be using songs and they're cool songs. And I'm like, oh, see, I don't mind that. If all TikTok videos had like awesome 90s songs in them, I'd approve also. All right. Yeah, exactly. Barry says lots of songs only have 2 chords and makes interpreting them on an acoustic guitar with one vocal a little challenging. Anyway, let's try this one. Throw the name in the chat. I think you're going to know this one pretty quick. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? Still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. That's too bad. In my dreams I have a plan. If I get me a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, but I can't get him off my mind. Ain't it sad? And if it happens that he's free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. That's too bad. So I must leave, I'll have to go to Las Vegas or Monaco and win a fortune in a game. My life will never be the same. 2, 3, 4. Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. Money, money, money must be funny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. All the things I would do if I had a little money. It's a rich man's world. Yeah, if I get to choose, I'd go to Las Vegas as opposed to Monaco. I've said to Georgie, if we go back to Vegas, I kind of just want to go to Vegas and then come back again. I don't really want to go anywhere else. So I like fly in business class and just find a way they can just put me to sleep. And I want to get that like express lane through all of the TSA stuff so that I don't have to get yelled at and told to take my shoes off. But I don't think even you can do that as a foreigner. They're like, you are an alien. You take off your shoes and stand there and look pitiful while we go through all your stuff. Thank you, Jenny Jolivet. Appreciate. There you go, money, 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 and guitar, money for guitar. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, that wasn't a hit, by the way. That wasn't a passive aggressive. You should give me money, money, money. But I do genuinely appreciate it. And again, if you would like to donate, you can do so through the super chats, or you can indeed donate via the PayPal link if you so desire. Gonna have a little more of this delicious Pilsner. Did anyone jump on the ABBA? That was, of course, ABBA. I should have mentioned. Easy Beats could be. It's a cool song, isn't it? Yeah, I love it. I love it too. It's one of my favorite ABBA songs. ABBA, 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 ABBA. Sylvia Mark got it right there. Oopsie Baba. Yeah, exactly. There's a gal, Lady Luck. Great accent. Oh, cool. ABBA. Yeah, I think it is the first letter of, is it their first name? It's Benny and Bjorn and Agnes and, let's find out. Why is the band ABBA called ABBA? Oh, that's right. I should be drinking while I hit the use ChatGPT button. Yep, the band ABBA is named after the first letters of each of the band members' name. As Agatha, let's see if I can say all these. Agatha Faltskog, Bjorn Ulvaeus, Benny Andersson, and Annifrid Lingstad. Benny Andersson got away pretty scot-free with that one, all the other names. But yes, they're from Sweden, of course. Yeah, I know. How fun's the riff in that one? Money, money, money. Very cool. All right. Yeah, Monday on My Mind is by the Easy Beats. Friday, they're an Australian band, the Easy Beats. Gonna have fun in the city. Be with my girl, she's so pretty. Unfortunately, the Easy Beats don't count because their name is not weird enough. There were some honourable mentions. Should we go through the honourable mentions? So there was this band. It's stupid, contagious, can be broken, famous. Can someone please save us from Punk Rock 101? That was the band Bowling for Soup. I was going to do some Foo Fighters because that's a bit of a weird name. I'm called a cow. I'm not about to blow it now for all the cows. That's a cool song. Foo Fighters and the song For All the Cows. That's got to get an honourable mention. What about The World is a Vampire? Yes, the Smashing Pumpkins nearly got a Guernsey. I nearly played some Chili Willies, Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I realised that it's not actually that weird. Anything that's just like adjectives and nouns that kind of makes sense, I didn't sew, but I was going to do, I got a bad disease. From my brain is where I bleed. But Chili Willies didn't quite get it. I was going to play something by this artist. If you're blue and you don't know where to go, then why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. That was an artist from the 80s by the name of Taco. And I'm like, you sound delicious, Taco. Yeah, there you go. Mascarpone's got it. And I'm like, Taco's a pretty cool artist name, but it's not a band name. And I had to kind of stick to the things I've done. And then there was, of course, this band. I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't want to go home right now, and I don't want the world to see me. Yes, there you go. See, Mascarpone is on the ball. He's on fire. So they're the also-rans. The didn't quite make it, but there's some other cool bands that did make that. Those ones made way for. So we'll play those now after I finish this Pilsner. This is in my top 5 bands of all time. I've seen them multiple times. Our mate Thomas covered one of their songs today too. This is from what was probably their... All I'll say about this is you'll know this pretty quickly if you know the band. And this was from an album of theirs that I love that apparently a lot of people really don't like. But I think it's come all the way back around and now I think people dig it again. They're realising the genius that was this album. I'll play it and we'll see how we go. Yeah, no goo or foo. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. El Scorcho, ay caramba. Goddamn you half Japanese girls. You do it to me every time. Oh, the redhead said to shed the cello, and I'm jello, baby. But you won't talk, won't look, won't think of me. I'm the epitome of public enemy. Why'd you wanna go and do me like that? Come down on the street and dance with me. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Concert. You said you never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went to your room and read your diary, watching Grudge Deck drop New Jack through a press table. And then my heart stopped listening to Coco Sand. Fall in love all over again. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. Ready? How stupid is this? We'll talk about it, gotta sing about it, and make a record of my heart. Won't give a minute, just come up to me and say hello. How stupid is it? For all I know, you want me to. Maybe you just don't know what to do. say I'm falling for you. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. I wish I could get my head out of the sand, 'cause I think we'd make a good team, and you would keep my fingernails clean. But that's just a stupid dream that I won't realize, 'cause I can't even look in your eyes without shaking, and I ain't faking. Bring home the turkey if you bring home the bacon. I'm a lot like you, so please, hello, I'm here, I'm waiting. Oh, I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. I'm a lot like you. I'm a lot like you. I think I'd be good for you, and you'd be good for me. Oh, yeah. Mother loving Weezer in your ear holes. Whew, that's a cool song. That is, of course, from the infamous album Pinkerton, which is one of my favourite Weezer albums of all time, and most people absolutely hate it. But I think it's cool. Oh no. 20 minutes to go, and the beer is over. Thankfully, don't digital panic, because I have another one. Cheers. Does anyone else do that? Where you tap the top of a beer because you were told that physics tells you that if you tap the top, it drops the bubbles and it won't bubble up? Totally untrue. Absolute urban legend and myth. Cheers. Yeah, absolutely. As Mars Capone says, it was. Pinkerton was a slow burn, but now it's everyone's favourite. You know what? Things do that, don't they? I did the opposite with Nevermind. I absolutely love Nirvana's album Nevermind. Loved it. Listened to it too much. Fell off. For about 10 years in the 2010s, I didn't listen to Nevermind. Every time it came on, I'm just like, jung, 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 jung. I'm like, whatever, dun, 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 whatever, yeah, whatever. And now I play it and I'm like, oh, that's right, this is rad. I kind of forgot. Hello to Tom S. Exactly what I needed tonight. Well, thank you. That's why we do this. That's why we've been doing this for years now. Like this is, we're coming up towards the March 2025 will be the 5-year anniversary of the Happy Hour. Can you believe it? Can you believe we've been doing this for 5 years? Yeah, I've put on, and I've put on 2 kilos for every year we've been doing it. I was, my wife shaved my head today, so I'm all nice and cue-bally because I don't like having hair. It's weird now. And I was looking at my beard, and I'm like, yeah. So this was the I picked up my beard through COVID. So the bald patch I have on that side is 2020 and 2021, and then in 22 and 23 I did this side. So I just evened it out. So now I've got these racing stripes, which I think are pretty cool, on my face. Oh man. All right, let's do this. Exactly. Time does indeed McFly for chores. All right, how are we going to go with this one? So I think we got some. That Weezer was a pretty easy one. Let's see if you can guess this next song. Got 4 songs to go. This is a song from the 90s or maybe early 2000s when it was actually released. No, I think it's 90s. And it's by a band with a weird name. That's all you get. They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. Show you what I know and you can can hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't tell if you are watching me twirling the stick. When I give the signal, my friend Rabbi Vol will play the solo. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Someday somebody else besides me will call me by my stage name. They will call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr. Worm. That was Dr. Worm by, yes, They Might Be Giants, which only just made the cut. I'm like, They Might Be Giants. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's not Uberstank good. It's not Procol Harum good, but it's pretty good. They also might not be giants either. I don't know, who knows? Who knows? Exactly. They might be giants. They might not be giants. But whenever I hear Russ's band called the Delicate Giants, it always reminds me of They Might Be Giants. Yeah, and I used to get it wrong all the time. It would piss Russ off. I'd be like the Crushing Giants, the Wimpy Giants. What is it again, Russ? And he'd be like, "Shut up, Pete. It's the Delicate Giants, you twat." And I'd be like, "Great Russ impersonation, Russ." He's like, "Thanks, Pete." All right. Hello, Russ. I love you. I hope you're doing well, mate. This song is by a band that was so good that they had to name it 3 times. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. The love is all around me, and so the feeling grows. It's written in the wind, it's everywhere I go. Oh, yes it is. So if you really love me, come on and let it show. You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up by the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause all my love can depend. I see the face before me as I lay on my bed, and I kinda get to thinking of all those things you said. Oh, yes, I did. gave your promise to me, and I give mine to you. I need someone beside me in everything I do. Oh, yes, I do. You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up by the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end. 'Cause all my love can depend is written in the wind. Oh, everywhere I go, yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you really love me, love me, love me, come on and let it show. Come on and let it, come on and let it show. Oh, come on and let it show. Yes, the song probably made most famous by the there was it in, I think it was in the movie Four Weddings and a Funeral, which is a Hugh Grant movie, and then it was in they did, if you've seen the movie, that Christmas movie called Reality Happens, what is it called? What is that Christmas movie called that everyone loves and some people hate? And Love Actually. I've got a voice from the kitchen. No, from the bathroom. See, Georgie is not only my muse and helps me come up with the ideas for these shows, she bails me out when I've forgotten the names of things. The Johns, played by Pete Johns. See, my name's a bit weird. Maybe I could have gone with that. I probably could have played a Righty Dokey tune, couldn't I? Because that's a bit of a weird band name, but I didn't. Time it flies, and we've only got time for 2 more songs. It's Love, Actually. Isn't that a line in the movie? Oh, they said it. They said the line. All right. This one's hard to play and hard to sing, so I play it a bit slower. And it only just made the cut. It made the cut mostly because I really like this song and it's fun, and we need fun in 2024 going into 2025. We're gonna need to steer heavily into fun, I think. Thank you, Thomas. Yes, donations always expected, never appreciated. All that good stuff. All right, let's try this one. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry. 5 days since you laughed at me, saying get that together, come back and see me. 3 days since the living room, I realized it's all my fault but couldn't tell you. Yesterday you'd forgiven me, but it'll still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. Hold it now and watch the hoodwink as I make you stop think. You think you're looking at Aquaman. I summon fish to the dish, although I like the chalet swish, I like the sushi cause I never touch the frying pan. Hot like wasabi when I bust rhymes, be like Leanne Rhymes, cause I'm all about value. Bert Camper's got the mad hits, you try to match wits, you try to hold me but I bust through. Gonna make a break and take a fake and take a dick and chill it, shake it like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. Gonna see the show cause then you know the vertigo is gonna grow, it's cause it's dangerous, you have to sign a waiver. Can I help it if you think you're funny when you're mad? Trying hard not to smile though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of taking off my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, threw your arms in the air and said you're crazy. 5 days since you tackled me, I still got the rug burns on both my knees. It's been 3 days since the afternoon, you realized it's not my fault, no moving too soon. Yesterday you've forgiven me, now it still be 2 days till I say I'm sorry. Chickadee China, Chinese chicken. Have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking. Watching X-Files with no lights on with De La Maison. I hope the smoking man's in this one like Harrison Ford. I'm getting frantic, like Sting I'm tantric, like Slick is guaranteed to satisfy. Like Kurosawa, I make mad films, Kyoto make films, but if I did, they'd have a samurai. Gotta get a set of better clubs, gotta find the tiny nubs so my eyes aren't always flying off the backspin. Gotta get into with Sailor Moon, cause that cartoon got the boom anime, babe. They make me think the wrong thing. I can't help it when I think you're funny when you're mad. Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, you soon will. Have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. Have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Dropped your arms to the side and said, I'm sorry. 5 days since I laughed at you, and you said you just did just what I thought you were gonna do. 3 days since the living room. We realize we're both to blame, but what could we do? Yesterday you just smiled at me. It'll still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Still be 2 days till we say we're sorry. Still be 2 days till we say wasabi. Birchmount Stadium, home of the Robbie. That was, of course, the Bare Naked Lady. This is Bare Naked Ladies. Yes, Bleeding Red Beats is all over it with that one. And then said they were a great concert. Back when they were all together, that is. I saw them in Canada, and they made a lot of Canada invading the US jokes. Yeah. Don't want to be a Canadian idiot. Very cool stuff. Thank you so much for the kind donation, and thank you to Joe Glenn and, of course, Barry Glenn for the lemon character doing shoulder shimmy dance moves. Shimmy shake, do the shimmy shake. We can't see it on the screen here, but those watching on the YouTubes can indeed see that one. It's all been done. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You don't like that one, Barry? Okay, you're right. 1 week is the best song. All right, we're finishing off here. Going to finish on time here today because I've got a big Christmas celebration with the family to get to. In 40-degree heat, yes. We turned my parents' house into like an indoor cafe because this time in Australia, in December, you expect to be able to sit outside. It's normally about 30 degrees, nice breeze, sunshine, a few beers. And yeah, today it's 40, and 40 is a little bit extreme for anyone. Yeah, so Georgie's just doing the Fahrenheit conversion. About 110 Fahrenheit. So hopefully no one will get knocked down, but if we do, we'll go inside, sit in front of the air conditioner and get back up again. This is our final song. I think you know this one. 2, 3, 4. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a vodka drink. And when he has to pee, he uses the kitchen sink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Don't cry for me, next door neighbor. Hi, next door neighbors. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You were never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. It's true. You're not. Not in an aggressive way, just in a resilient way. Thank you for hanging out here today. I hope you are all having a wonderful weekend. Yeah, that is Chumbawamba. Yeah, Be My Yoko Ono is another great Bare Naked Ladies song. Good point indeed. If I had $1 million, I'd still have to work. Yeah, it's true. If you're a millionaire doesn't really mean much these days, does it? If you're a millionaire, it just means you maybe own your house. If you've got $1 million in assets, it's a bit ridiculous now. It's lost its meaning. Thank you, Robert Redman. Thank you, Barry Glenn. No, Flock of Seagulls. Yeah, I know. We probably do need a part 2, absolutely. Oh, Jeebus. It's 21 Fahrenheit minus 6. You'll take 110 or 40 anytime. Be careful what you wish for, because it's a... See, here in Australia, we don't have like low, medium, and high bushfire. It's like moderate, high, extreme, and catastrophic. They're our bushfire, which is like wildfire ratings. So, yeah, today's not going to be a fun day for anyone who's like a volunteer firefighter, because they're going to be on call and that beeper's probably going to go off. Thank you, Bleeding Red Beats. Thank you, Thomas Christ. Thank you to Mum and Dad. Thank you to Robert. Thanks, Joe and Barry. Glenn. Thank you, Mark Bro. Ufsi Baba. And Angela Sinclair. Dance Recital Weekend. There you go. And Brady's up next. Yeah, sorry, I always forget. Oingo Boingo is another great one. Yeah, I always forget. And I don't think I set the dump to Brad. So go to that. If you want to go see Brad, use that link there right now, because I keep forgetting. Brad used to do a show like once a month. Now he's like every week. And I haven't quite caught on. All right, that's going to do it. I got to run. I'll see you next time, folks. Be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. Keep creating. See you next time. Bye.